Howdy doody guys, it's Lara here from Rapture Arts. So I'm here to have a look at our crawl. Now crawls are a lot of fun and they're a really good way to get from one place to another without getting up and walking. So it doesn't look like you've stuffed up. If you just stop, get up and walk back to your pole. Sometimes it can lose its flow unless it's really well choreographed in. So crawls are a really good way to use your space, I suppose, to be able to move from one spot to another, to get from one pole to the other end or to another pole, and to use your stage space effectively. So we want to have a look at how we crawl. We don't want to crawl like a happy puppy or like someone who's just learning to walk. We want to create some style in our crawl. To do that, I find embodying animals really helps. Looking at nature. That way, you're creating a crawl and a way of movement that is familiar to the audience. If you make up your own crawl that's completely unique, that's not related to nature, that's fine. But all of your movement in your routine then has to be completely unique. Otherwise it looks out of place, it looks strange. People start wondering, what are they doing? So we want to create a crawl that relates, that the audience can relate to, that the people watching say, hey, that looks familiar, that looks similar. I can recognize that as a way of movement. So one that I find really helps is looking at the round curves and the rolling through the joints like what big cats do. So you look at your leopards, you look at your lions, and you can look at how they move. Another way is if you don't want to roll like a leopard and prowl like a lioness, you can look at how lizards move. Lizards are very long, very elongated movements, very flat movements, very one-leveled, and less of that rolling through the joints. So it really depends how you move in yourself, how you feel comfortable moving. So if I was to move like a lioness, I would be placing my hand down. I would then move my chest down so my shoulder comes up and really making the most of that rounded movement. So we're looking at trying to really focus on keeping everything low, rolling around each joint. If rolling around your joints feels completely alien to you, we can make everything long and flat. So a lizard would be long. I've got my opposite hand to leg out. I'm going to slide my leg in. As I do, I'm going to shoot my other hand out. Slide my leg in, shoot my other hand out. So you can play with looking at how different creatures move to help you work out how your crawl should work. Are you going to really prowl, rolling through your shoulders? Really making the most of every rounded movement, or are we going to keep long and flat and slide and slither our way through? So it's working out what works for you. Have a look at creatures in nature, see what relates to you and how your body works, and have a bit of fun with it. If you need knee pads, you need knee pads. Adjust things to make them work for you. But have some fun. Enjoy the journey, and thank you.